Hey guys, come and join me in the old Frog and Toad for a pipe chat. Should be a fun one. And I also have this stuff about our camping trip, so I'm excited to it. Hey guys, Mike here from Old Man Things, and how y'all doing? It's a Friday and it's July 5th, so first I want to say happy Canada Day to everyone in Canada from July 1st, and then happy Independence Day to all of us here in America for yesterday, July 4th. So I got back from camping yesterday, and I tell you what, I was kind of out of it the rest of the day. And I slept twice and still got a good night's sleep when I got last night. But anyhow, I slept twice yesterday when I got home. So first of all, smoking my it's a 7-inch 1930s Comoy Second. And it's a lion head, but I mean, I just love that. Look at that. That's a Canadian. This is a second. Can you imagine? This is far superior than I'll leave it at that. Let me light my pipe. For yesterday, Independence Day, I've got my old George Washington tamper. There's a quote that George Washington said. First of all, I'm going to toast you, as I am in the old Frog and Toad pub. I'm drinking a nice pint. So cheers, everyone. But, George Washington said, "I'd rather die standing than live kneeling," and I think I always like that. That's an inspirational statement, if you ask me. So, smoking my Tiki Toad blend. I encourage, if you guys are watching and you're smike pokers, pipe smokers, try blending your own. It's so much cheaper, and it's actually not that. Yeah, I enjoy my blends better than any store bought. You pay how much for a couple ounces in a tin, or you can get blended tobaccos for $2-3 an ounce, and you blend your own, and how much do you save? And Smarty Bob on his channel, he just did something recently about these blends where He says it's just the same stuff. Now, I don't know. I'm only going by what Smarty Bob says because I don't buy them. But he says they just basically add a little bit more Virginia and a little bit less Latakia in this one, and then they do a fancy label and they mark it up and call it a limited what's that? As I said, I was just going by what Smarty Bob had to say, but if you haven't checked out his channel, you should go check it out. It's a good channel. Anyhow, I encourage everyone, if you haven't ever done your own blend, do your own blend. That's half the fun of smoking a pipe, is experimenting with the blend. Or don't get me wrong, there's some really nice tobaccos out there that you can buy. But I'm strictly the blends now. I blend my own. I have my Fisherman's Dottle, my Frog and Toad blend, my Tiki Toad blend, my Churchill blend. There's another one coming that I'm going to try, and I can't remember what. And this one will not be something that I came up with. It will be one that a very great friend of mine, Pierre, came up with. And it's something fisherman something. So Pierre, I do apologize. I can't quite remember, but I'll find out. And when I make it, I'll smoke it with you guys. So I had a nice camping trip with my son. Very nice. It rained all day Tuesday. Yeah, so it rained all day Tuesday into Tuesday night, and I got done work at 5, so I said, let's just not go. We have our spot. We actually, I tell a lie, we did go. The 4 of us went, and we had, we picked up some fast food at Culver's, and went to the campsite. There was a couple hours that it wasn't going to rain, but of course it started raining while we were there, but we sat there and ate there. So that was fun. And then Wednesday, we took our time. My wife and I went there earlier. We got some groceries, and she helped me set up my tent. She didn't want me to set up Scotty's because she wanted him to do it himself. We put the chairs there, and then Scotty and I went there and set his tent up and got ready. And I mean, it was fun. We really enjoyed it. So I won't do all my videos, as some of them I'm sure my son doesn't want me to show, just because it was mainly, he was playing the guitar. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But and in the evening, my wife and daughter showed up for a bit. That was fun. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time, other than the night to try to sleep. And that, when you're at a campsite like that, you're at the mercy of those that are camping around you for how quiet they are. In fact, my son said a good quote. He said, your best night's sleep is, or how did he word it? You're only going to sleep as well as the worst camper out, the noisiest camper, something like that. But I don't know what the quote was, but it was so true. So, guys, I shall show you my camping trip, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll be back to say a final word when you're done. Hey guys, Mike here from Old Man Things. So I got my pipe. I decided to bring some pipes that I thought I'd really enjoy. So instead, I've got my nice James Upshaw. You've got to camp with middle class, I say, you know. Anyhow, I've got my James Upshaw. Gotta bring Larry Blacker with you, don't you? A little camp coffee pot, right? And I'm having a gin and tonic. So cheers, everyone. My son's in the bathroom. I walk into the bathroom anyhow. So I said, we have a pipe, a gin and tonic, and then we'll go for a walk. It was quite nice out here. I was just gonna say surprisingly quiet, and then all right, guys, see you in a little while. Thought I'd show you my little portable bar. So I've got, it comes with little glasses if you want, little cups. It's made in England. It's probably from the 60s. I got my gin in there. In this, I've got some of that new Crown Royal. I sampled it a couple nights ago. Crown Royal Blackberry. There's my truck. There's our chairs. I got some wood. We'll have a fire tonight. There's Scotty's tent. There's my tent. These are one of those 30-second setups, and I tell you what, I don't mind them if you can have a truck to carry everything. They're so much easier. So I'll show you our campsite. I think it's quite good because there's no one over there. Of course, the chipmunks decided to let us know her. So it's all, this area is all private, so it's kind of neat. All the other campsites are all stuck together like in a parking lot, but this is not that bad. And then there's a trail right there that go to the lake.
Tonight I'll play my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, my thoughts escaping home, while my music's playing home, while my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me.
We grilled out brats and we didn't have any forks, so I carved a little spike for Scotty to eat with his brat. Oh, you better believe it. Just finished eating. We had brats. You saw a bit of that. I'm waiting for my cup of tea to brew. And I'm smoking another James Upshaw. With some tiki toadland. And Scotty's out running. He was as anxious as anything. He's like a caged animal walking back and forth. I said, why don't you go run for a bit? So he's out running. How'd you make out?
Didn't finish it though.
You didn't finish it?
I almost did. I don't know that I. Hey, there's a slug in here. I don't know that I'll be able to finish it.
You should get your guitar out.
I think we great minds think alike. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And as I ride in the heat so hard,
We just went for a walk. Can't go too far. My wife said she might come sit around the fire for a while, so switched over to a cigar. So anyhow, we're having fun. Scotty played his guitar for a while. So I don't know what time it is. It was hot all day, and then it got where I'd say it was almost perfect weather, and now it's getting sticky, humid, and there's no breeze at all. It's as still as anything. So I hope it gets cooler. It's going to be a rough night when it's sticky like this. So, but having a lot of fun. Needed this little break. All right, see you guys later, everyone. We got some company.
Yeah, Mom.
We're party crashers. Oh, that's not tan.
Well, I don't
You're
wanna
getting
do-
lazy on me,
my
Dawson.
wedding. What place?
Dawson? What's his name?
That's
Mal, what's the guy from Jurassic Park again? Don't get cheap on me.
Nedry? No.
Got the fire going, sitting out here. It's about 9:45 with Scotty.
Oh. All you people out there in Movie Land?
My wife and daughter left. So we're just sitting out by the fire having, telling some stories. It's kind of fun. That's the pipes I ended up taking. My Upshaw. One from my old friend Dave, another one from my old friend Dave, another Upshaw, that Bulldog, and then just 2 other ones that I normally keep in here. And then I had my little ashtray that I made. There's my cup of tea. I'll show you how I make that. I have this little tiny thing that the little stove thing, put on that gas. What I do is I fill up my teapot with water, and then I pour that water in here, and I put that on top of here until it boils. That's how I do my tea. So I have that little tripod thing as a footstool. So it's a mess in there, sorry. We're starting to pack up. Scotty took the garbage there. Yeah, the raccoons, we were invaded by a gang of raccoons last night. But it was fun. I told a bunch of teenagers off this morning at 4:30. My wife yelled at me when I told her. What's new, huh?
Someone's got to be paid double time for that. Overtime.
See the lake right over there? This is the start of the Ice Age trail. We're still at Potawatomi State Park. Alright guys, I kind of lost it at the end. What was it, 4 o'clock in the morning, I start hearing doors slamming, banging, talking, yelling, swearing, shouting, and I'm thinking it's like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, oh, I slept in. I look at my watch. Now, mind you, I'd been sitting there listening to them for about 15 minutes. Look at my phone. It's only 4:30 in the morning. Oh, I was ticked off. Bunch of older teenagers sitting in a car as doped up as anything, and I let them have it. So between them and my gang raccoons. Oh, those raccoons. They weren't afraid of me at all. They're growling and hissing. I threw the buns at them, the hot dog buns and the marshmallows, because I wasn't quite sure if they had gotten into them or not. Oh, they were fighting over them in front of me. I wish if I wasn't half asleep and half worked up because of the thing, I should have recorded them, but I was using the light on my phone and I didn't give it 2 seconds of a thought. So hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later. And first of all, cheers everyone. Thanks for coming to the old Frog and Toad. And Toodle Pip.